Amazing Grace is another person's fast food toy story. Yay!
Amazing Grace is
Another person's fast food toy story.
Yay! Amazing Grace is
Another person's fast food toy story.
Yay!
Hello, what's up guys? I'm Percy and I'm the Guinness World Record holder for the largest collection of fast food toys. Yeah, baby. Okay kids, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great time. So I'm here once again to make your day a little bit more brighter. As I am about to tell you another amazing and stupendous and awe-inspiring Percy's fast food toy story. And so, for today, boy have I got a toy for you. Okay, as you can see, I'm wearing a Burger King hat, Burger King crown. I got this from one of the Burger King restaurants. Yeah, I was hoping that they would be giving they still have those kiddie meals wherein I get a chance to own a toy. Unfortunately, they don't have. All they got are some of these Burger King crowns. So I asked them if I could get a few, probably 5 pieces, and then so this is it. Okay, now I've had a lot of memories with Burger King, and yes, indeed, I was able to collect ample amount of toys from Burger King restaurants. But nowadays, I still chance upon Burger King toys from the United States when I get into these thrift shops, second-hand shops who are selling all these pre-loved toys, and I would chance upon Burger King toys from the United States. Okay, but the ones we are going to present today is none other than a toy that I got from a long time ago here in Burger King, Philippines, and it is none other than Gazoo. Look at that! Isn't this pretty awesome? Are you familiar with this? If you can tell where this came from, what cartoon television show this character came from, then you are definitely definitely in the know of this character. Okay, is that the Flintstones I hear? Okay, you are correct if you said the Flintstones. Yes, the Great Gazoo, or Gazoo, simply Gazoo, actually made its premiere in the in the show The Flintstones. Well, apparently it started off like he was able to invent this this weapon of mass destruction. That is why he was actually punished by his home planet. Okay, so they exiled him into planet Earth, and one of the conditions was to actually be a good friend or do a good deed to the two persons that he would first meet on planet Earth. And it was in that encounter, obviously the persons that he would meet would have to be Fred Flintstones and Barney Rubble, and yeah, so they seem to have developed a friendship in the long run, although at first the Great Gazoo can be a little bit of an annoyance. As a matter of fact, he would call them dum-dums, both Barney and Fred Flintstones, and then he would play tricks on them, because he has a lot of powers like teleportation, like trying to float everything on Earth. He would move from one place to another, and it would definitely startle both Fred Flintstones and Barney Rubble. But as the story progresses, they inevitably, well, at first they become very such an annoyance for each other, but in the end they seem to have developed a kind of friendship from amongst themselves. And it was there that Fred and Barney learned that the weapon of mass destruction is actually just for whim. He never intended to actually use it to inflict violence, to inflict a lot of harm to a great number of people. So it was just trying to channel all of his energy, all of his intelligence into something which, unfortunately turned out to be a weapon of very, very catastrophic effect. And it's actually like a red button. Well, anyway, so that's it. But apparently, the appearance of the Great Gazoo in the Flintstone was cut short because the real intention of the Great Gazoo was to return home, like E.T. Oh no. Unlike E.T., who was able to actually get back to his home in the movie, the Great Gazoo never seemed to have a closure. So there was never any mention in the Flintstones that he was actually sent off to the planet of origin. Well, anyway, now in future, we can still see the Great Gazoo as having a cameo in some films, like he appeared in Viva Las Vegas. But now in those films, he is more like a protagonist, not the antagonist that we might have thought before. Well, it started off as a villain or something like a vile, maniacal villain. But yeah, as we later get to know him, there seemed to have been a 180-degree turn for the Great Gazoo, and he turned out to be a good guy after all. Okay, so yeah, a lot of appearances. Like he appeared in the live-action film Viva Rock Vegas. Yeah, I think he appeared there, and there was also an allusion from The Simpsons, and he also appeared in The Family Guy, in Space Ghost, and a host of other, and actually even as an advertising campaign for the Pebbles cereals. You know, the Pebbles are always having Fred Flintstones and Barney Flintstones as endorsers for this amazing cereals, the Fruity Pebbles. And at one point there was the appearance of the Great Gazoo in that commercial of the Fruity Pebbles. Okay, and we hope to see the Great Gazoo more in the future as being the kind-hearted green alien from outer space. Okay, now this toy is from Burger King, and yeah, the first time I saw this, I was completely clueless as far as this character is concerned. But thank goodness for all of those reruns from Flintstones and all the other encounters with the Great Gazoo, that I got to know this guy even more. It's just like a testament that there's always a room for improvement. In the words of the great Heraclitus, this philosopher, we are in a constant flux. We are constantly changing. We cannot box a person to be this way forever. Or in the words of a more contemporary musician, Jose Marie Chan, life is a constant change. So we're constantly evolving. So even if at first he turned out to be an evil, the inventor of this weapon of mass destruction, he, after his encounters with some Earthling, more specifically with Fred Flintstones and Barney Flintstones, that he turned his life around. Okay, he became the good guy. That is a very wonderful surprise for the Great Gazoo. And nowadays, every time I see the Great Gazoo, I always put on a smile, because I know this guy is unlike the other aliens who might be detrimental to us, but instead he is actually a good guy and a great friend, just like E.T. Okay, so the toy is yeah, it's a spaceship with a Great Gazoo with his metallic helmet, and actually the spacecraft is actually sort of metallic. Well, they tried their best. And there's an opening here, so you can put some of your important stuff, the mini stuffs, like for example, you can put jewelries or some paper clips or some push pins. And yeah, and this can help you organize some of those small stuff, which are also very necessary. So when you need them, you would know that they are safely tucked in this spaceship of the Great Gazoo. Wow, pretty awesome, huh? Okay, now since this is now a part of my Percy's Passport toy collection, oh, my crown is actually tilting. Okay, it's nice to wear this crown. Wow, it's nice to be a Burger King once in a while. Okay, I'm going to sign my name just to make this an official part of Percy's Passport toy. collection. So there you go, Percy. Now I must say this is just an amazing grace. So once again, guys, let's try to be thankful to God for all the amazing grace that come into our lives in the form of the Great Gazoo from Burger King. What a wonderful toy and a great addition to my Percy's Fast Food Toy collection. Or basically, kids, let's try to be thankful to God for every amazing grace, be they small or big, be they seemingly insignificant or the truly eventful ones, or just about every amazing grace that make our lives a lot more happy and jolly. And I thank you, from kids, to kids from 1 to 92. Thank you so much for always visiting Percy's Fast Food Toy Stories. And I hope you subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe, tell your playmates, your classmates, your second degree cousin, your cousin, even your aunts and uncles, grandpas and grandmas, and everyone else that you know of who might be interested to hear the stories of each toy in my collection. So yeah, please subscribe because we still have a lot more Percy's Fast Food Toy Story up my sleeves. Okay, so until the next one, bye bye guys, and see you around. Here's the Great Gazoo.